Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Libra for the week of July 24th through the 30th of 2023. And at this time I would like to thank everyone who has been subscribing to my channel and helping it grow. Thank you. As well as those who have been giving my videos a thumbs up when you watch them, letting me know that you appreciate them. Thank you again. All right, you're starting out with the Page of Wands. So you're going to get a little bit of information from somebody you haven't heard from for a while. Now, this could be a long distance call for some of you, FaceTime, emails, that sort of thing. Could even be a different time zone. But it's going to give you an opportunity for some of you to travel for work. For others of you, it's just acknowledging each other, like a friendship that you haven't heard from for a long time. So you're looking at that as well. And you're learning to, maybe they're even fishing for some sort of information from you, but you're not very forthcoming. You're keeping to yourself because you know that, you want to move forward on your own. And the Ten of Rods, there you go. Putting down a lot of burdens for yourself this week. Maybe for some of you at the job that you're at, they've decided that they want more for their money and you're not willing to keep putting that sort of work in. And for others of you, this could be just you putting up with too much for too long. And now it's becoming a part that you've realized that you have to put it out to the people that you're helping. That it's time that they carry their own burdens. Time that they help themselves. That you're no longer willing to take all the burdens on your own shoulders. And the Hermit. So well-deserved time out for yourself. You're just stopping. Maybe you're fortunate enough to only work 5 days a week and, you get the weekends off. So you're just closing the door, even though the car is in the parking lot. Doesn't matter. You're not answering the door. You're not answering the phone. You just want that time to do nothing. And sometimes that's the best remedy for yourself as it is. Just a time out all for yourself. I know a lot of people think that's selfish. I don't. I think that's a very smart move for a lot of people to do because it helps you heal yourself as well. Physically and mentally sometimes. And the Death card. There you are. Definitely moving forward. You're no longer questioning yourself. This could be friendships, partnerships, jobs in some cases, but you're learning to close the doors behind you. You've learned a lot from your past, experiences in those different areas, and you're moving forward because you want to. You're not boasting about it or anything else, but the horizons in front of you is worth more than what you're leaving behind. So you're getting past that. You'll miss people in some places, but it won't last for long. You'll think of them in the future anyhow, but you'll also be glad that it's over. Yeah, Tower moment for sure. So it's definitely you're got that flash of insight. You can already see it, but you've already dealt with it in your mind. So now you're just dealing with it physically as well. But you already knew it was coming. You've seen it. Now, like I said, this could be in finances. This could be in friendships. This could be in families, job, many areas of your existence of life. So, but whatever it is, you're going to deal with it. And you've already had the heads up and you've listened to yourself. So when that wake-up call comes, really knocking, you're ready. It's not unexpected, and you've already started your process of taking the proper steps to make sure that you land on your feet. Yeah, and the Seven of Cups. So you're definitely going to land on your feet. You're, like I said, you've already made your decision. You've already seen your vision. but you're listening to it. And that's very important, that you're actually following your intuitions, and you have wonderful ideas for yourself. You've just never allowed yourself to start them. But this is going to give you that upper hand to, get you moving in the right direction. And the Seven of Pentacles. So you're making sure that you have enough. You've put a lot of ideas through your head over the time period, but now you're starting to realize that I can accomplish anything I put my mind to. I just have to do it. So you've put the hard work in, you've made your efforts, you know which way you want to go, and now you're just waiting to hear from, if it's a job that you put a resume in, now you're waiting for them to pick you. But you stand out in a good way. You're more than capable of doing whatever you put your ideas into. Yeah. And competition. 5 of Rods. Now this could be competition, like I said, in this job situation or the job that you've applied for. And but you don't need to, because you naturally stand above the rest. It's just how you are. You don't have to put on airs. You're pretty much readable in a good way. You just have that persona about you that you stand out in a positive way. Yeah. And this is going to change you in many directions. It's going to change the way you think, your money that you come in, your prosperity, your life going forward. And you're okay with all of it, because at the end of the day, you've succeeded. You've accomplished things. You're moving forward. And it's like you're starting over with true optimism in your life. And that's a beautiful thing. You're starting to get your own power back. Maybe you've just been feeling like you're just going through the motions, but this is the week that you're actually realizing that you're not going through the motions. You're actually taking the steps, and they're positive ones for yourself. You're a very forward thinker. You move on your feet, and when you decide that you're going to do something, you do follow through, and that is a big thing. And look at you go. You got the whole world in your hands. The whole world is an opportunity for you. And you're just looking at it. You're turning it around in your hand going, which way do I go? But you're on solid ground. Things are starting to move around you and give you all kinds of positive feedback and possibilities. And you can see them. You can feel them. You can just sense them in your total body. So you're just making a decision, and a wise one, and you're doing it slowly. You're not just jumping. And the 6 of Cups. So, looking back at your life a little bit, looking where you came from, how you grew up, where you grew up, just a little bit of nostalgia. We all do it. You're not going to stay there long. You're quite enjoying it, You get to just feel good in yourself without being questioned or questioning yourself as to, what's going on in your life. You're just accepting it and being happy with the choices that you're making. And there you go, 6 of Pentacles. So you have enough. You like to help others. It's in your nature. You do it naturally. If somebody asks you to give them a hand, you do it without even thought. And it makes you feel good. Well, this is the week that maybe, it's not only you're willing to help, maybe perhaps you need a little bit of help in something. And like nobody likes to ask for that, but maybe you're learning that when they say, well, I can come over and give you a hand, that you're learning to go, okay. You're learning to accept, to receive as well as to give. So you're doing that this week, but you're doing it full-heartedly. You have enough. You're feeling totally in balance with yourself and the world. So beautiful. And the Hierophant. Look at you go. Some of you, you have a mentor that that they're succeeding at something that you're enjoying watching. So maybe you're asking them to give you a hand or a little more information into how to succeed at it themselves. You know, and this could be you actually just talking to a therapist, a good friend, and like I said, a special mentor, somebody that you can trust, that you can just bounce ideas off, and the feedback they give you, you know it's full-heartedly. So that's beautiful. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle cards. But your cards are very positive. You know what's coming. You can sense it, feel it, smell it, taste it, and you are ready to make your next step in life. All right. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. That's beautiful. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye for now.